Annyeong everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ju. If you like cars like me, please do smash that subscribe button and like this video. 감사합니다. This is the 2022 Mitsubishi Strada Athlete. The Athlete variant is a new variant that came to the Philippine market in 2020. And this one was softly launched just so that we can revamp what was from 2019. And basically what happened was for it to receive more black finishing so that it looks more sporty, it looks more luxurious and more sleek. And I think they did it really well. This Mitsubishi Strada Athlete also comes with the dynamic shield grille and also the X fascia that is shared across other models in Mitsubishi. What Mitsubishi likes to do here in the Philippines is that they want to make what is already a good looking car into a better looking one because everyone has their different preferences. And here in the Philippines, you get 9 different variants of Mitsubishi Strada, and this one will just give you more choice. And that is a good news for people who do not need the 4x4 variant. This is a 4x2 variant, but it looks more special than your other Mitsubishi Strada 4x2. It has a 2.4-liter diesel engine that does about 179 horsepower and 430 Newton meters of torque, which is mated to either a manual transmission 6-speed or an automatic transmission 6-speed. Comes with a manual strut and also it does have insulation. Exterior wise, it has black accents everywhere and it also goes the same in the engine bay. So why should you choose a Mitsubishi Strada over other pickups? Number one, this is a really handsome looking pickup. It looks sleek, it looks agile, especially this very thin design of the LED headlights. It just looks amazing. After all, those people who don't know about cars that much, when they see the car, the first thing is the exterior, and this one just outperforms many of them because it looks sleek and it also looks macho at the same time. Do you agree with me? By the way, this is how the key looks like. The design hasn't changed, it's the same smart key. But what I like is that you do have smart keyless entry, auto power folding, and you do also have the button on the other side. That is very convenient. For the tires, we are getting 18 inches, but they are in black gloss right now. The brake system, drum and disc, independent, double wishbone, and a lift spring for the suspension. Now I'm gonna discuss more about the suspension and ride comfort in the driving sections. If you have reached this point, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Here at the back, this sports bar or sports grille that looks like a spoiler, you see there's a design also here. Now it does look good, but it is not functional. It is purely for aesthetics. Now if you like this kind of aesthetics, then you may choose the Mitsubishi Strada Athlete 4x2. LED tail lamp that has a mixture with the halogen bulbs, and this bumper here, it is actually quite sturdy. Even though it shakes a bit, you can step on it and you can easily go on top of your truck bed. The third brake light, actually it looks good. It is easy to find where the tailgate lever is. But my complaint is that we don't have trunk assist, so it is somewhat really heavy, and I think for guys like me, like we need pickup so that we can do our gym duties instead of going to the gym. So it kind of works well like that. Halogen lights, there is a camera, but there are no sensors. Backup sensors are not so expensive, but I think it will be better if it already came with the backup sensors, but it will actually increase the price a lot. Open it and you can easily climb up the truck bed. Nothing unusual in the truck bed. There are no power options. There are a few tie downs, but it does come with a bed liner already with the Mitsubishi motors instead of Strada written on it. Thanks to this huge decal and also in this red outline, everyone will know that you are not driving just an ordinary Strada. You guys can see it, but here on top there is the antenna. It is the pole type. And the step board is extremely durable. It also looks nice. There is a contrast. Basically, taking care of a black car is not so easy because I do have a black car as well. Here in the front row of the Strada Athlete, you do have generally black on silver kind of vibe here in the dash. And on the seats, that's where it gets more interesting. You do get this brown leather that is actually quite luxurious when you put them in like luxury cars, but when you put them in this kind of utility trucks, it will trigger many people. It does have like orange stitchings or this brown stitchings here also on the door card, but this armrest area is not padded. So me personally, I would have appreciated more if they transferred this here and just made this one into plastic instead. So that's one thing. But the steering wheel is fantastic, just like the Montero Sport. But I don't know why, but the kind of leather here doesn't feel the same as me holding on to the Montero Sport. It might be just me and this brown stitching right here. However, we are supplied with cruise control, steering wheel controls, and paddle shifters. These are aluminum. Amazing. These paddle shifters, they are not moving together with the steering wheel, but it is very well placed. Great job. Analog gauges with the screen in the middle, quite outdated because this is somewhat an outdated generation, so most definitely there will be a new one. The screen is also very tiny, however it still displays the backup camera and it does have Bluetooth connectivity. Honestly, I like this manual type of air conditioning. It is so easy. The aircon is so cold. I have to put it to 27, 28, even in 39 degrees. And thank God this media unit has window tints. So push start button, powered side mirrors, and the headlights are manually adjusted. The height is also adjusted manually. Power windows, okay, everything. Grab handles, we like that. Airbags, driver and the passenger, there are no airbags at the back. Driver seat is powered. Yes, it is powered. And actually, the seat is like a captain chair feel, so it is really comfortable. But like I mentioned earlier, it's padded here, really nice. No padding here, so you can like just stick onto the padded door card. Just kidding. Despite having a very tiny screen, this might be like 6-inch, it still shows the 3D type of offline navigation. You need offline navigation for you to navigate yourself out of trouble where you don't have phone signal. So we cannot be over dependent on Waze or Google Maps. There are no backup sensors again, so this is a long vehicle. It is a lot longer than a Fortuner, so it is really nice to have a backup camera and a backup sensor. The gear lever, the gear head looks nice. It has good stitching design, so it also feels good. It's quite tiny, but it really works well in this gated type of gear shifter. The glove box comes ever so slowly. Standard room mirror, no mirror, it's just the regular sun visor. However, in the passenger side, you do get the mirror without lights. There is one surprise in this Strada Athlete, and that is the manual handbrake. And in a very girthy and well leather wrapped. The feeling is really good. It feels expensive. Slowly but surely we will not see them anymore. And here on top, we do have map lights in halogen and a sunglass case, which I always use. So Strada Athlete, very practical, very minimalistic, but still it is very true to its focus. Let's go to the back. This is the second row of the Strada Athlete. What do you think about the color combination, black and this brown color? For me, it's okay, but like when you're coming from the outside, like you might find it odd because it is a all black car outside and then inside it's like all of a sudden it's like this. So surprise! But there are things I like though. It's very comfortable. The leather is nice, the sitting posture is nice. Don't expect you to have like a first class experience in a second row pickup truck unless it's a F-150 Raptor or something like that. This is not something like that, okay? What I like here at the back, we do have grab handles here for both sides, which is really good, and also the standard one. Cabin light in halogen. What I like is that unlike the tabs you see in other cars, they are like hidden here at the back. This one is very straightforward. A lot more is here. It is a very good detail I like. I like having second rows because you can actually sleep here and relax. But I think I will relax more if I had air vents here. So in the next generation, for sure, they should have one. But slowly but surely, everyone's just competing with each other, and the standard is also going high. So let's expect the unexpected in the next generation of Mitsubishi Strada. Now let's drive it! So that's the horn sound. Let us drive the Strada Athlete. So what does it feel like to drive a 2.4 liter diesel turbocharged engine pickup truck in the Philippines? Driving the pickup truck in the Philippines is actually nice because you do need some durability. You really need to have big tires so that you will survive the urban jungle of the Philippines. Strada has been in the Philippines for so long, and it continues to touch the hearts of many Filipino people. And I cannot blame anyone because it is a well-balanced vehicle. You know, it does what it is supposed to do. It does good driving. It cools the cabin really well, even though there's no second row air vent. It looks nice. The price is also reasonable. We get plenty of different variants. When you talk about like how does this Mitsubishi Strada affect you or affected me emotionally, is that when I get near the car, I'm proud. I'm happy that I have the keys to this beautiful truck. Like you do have plenty of options like D-Max, Navara, BT50, Ranger. Am I forgetting something? Hilux, and also like Maxus. They have like T60. So looking at all those different options, and like if you put them side by side, you will not feel that this one looks outdated. It does look updated actually, especially having the LED lighting system and also having a really nicely designed rim design, and they are blacked out, so it even looks better now. The engine noise actually comes in when you press it, but if you are not pressing and you're just idling, it's like it's quite quiet. It's too quiet to be a diesel engine and also to be a pickup truck. So that's how nice it is actually. So in your Strada, you can actually focus in driving because there are not so many distractions. Everything is just well straightforward. It's also easy to engage the cruise control because there are cars these days that make the car more complicated and more sophisticated. Like you cannot like do things when you're driving. So yeah. If you haven't watched my Montero Sport video, you can also watch that, and you can also ask yourself if you are ready for the 7-seater or the pickup. Wow, the torque, you see? The moment it reaches 1500 RPM, it just booms. And you can really have fun with this pickup truck if you wish to. Although since it's a 4x2, you might not be able to hard off-road it, but you can actually survive pretty much any condition here in the city. It is also somehow sexy and narrow, so you get to feel that it is a lot easier to drive this, at least forward. But going backward, because there are no sensors, it is a little different than having a sensor, but it's okay, you can still do it. Try to accelerate a bit. So it really goes fast if you want to. You can easily speed up. For me, the gear shifting is not a problem, but some other people found it a bit problematic. For me, it is okay. The ride comfort is not bad. It's not gonna throw you around everywhere. Everything works together, like the 18-inch tire, 18-inch rims, the tires, the seats, and also the suspension. Everything just works together. It feels very well solid. It feels really solid. It also, we will now test the sound system.
Fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, no shame, there's no time.
Whew. One of the nicest sound system that you'll get. For my ears, the sound system, the speaker, wow, astonishing. It's really great sound system. In conclusion, what do I think about the Strada? A little over 1.4 million. I think it is very well priced. From the outside, you will never know that it is a 1.4 above truck. You will actually feel that it is something more expensive because it just looks very expensive. So that's how, you know, how people wear clothes, their hairstyle, everything will make you look different, and it can actually uplift you as a person. Like if you know how to dress up well, you know how to speak properly, with manners, it will really make you look good and also give you a good image. And Strada is something like that. Inside, the engine is fantastic. For me, the powertrain has no problem. I don't know why people are complaining about like when it downshifts, something like that. But for me, I don't experience like that. They haven't seen the worst. You'll enjoy. It has good fuel economy. You can bring like 5 people. You can also put the ref at the back. I think this is like the most beautiful pickup truck next to the BT50. It has good ride comfort, good air condition, good sound system. Only flaws is a missing backup sensor. Please do follow Mitsubishi Philippines in their social media accounts. And also, don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more. And that's what I think of the 2022 Mitsubishi Strada Athlete 4x2 automatic transmission. If you have enjoyed the video, please do hit that subscribe button and like this video. I will see you in the next video. May your dreams come true. 감사합니다.